Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a favourites video about eyeshadow palettes, and I'm going to tell you all about my favourite eyeshadow palettes and what I recommend. Whatever you may be, a pro makeup artist or a beginner makeup artist, whatever it may be, these palettes will change your life. I definitely recommend any of these palettes in your makeup kit if you are doing freelance makeup, if you're doing Instagram makeup, if you're doing makeup online, or if you're doing anything for social media. I just recommend all these palettes. So if you want to know what my favourite palettes are, then please keep watching. So I always get asked what my favourite palettes are, non-stop. If you don't follow me on TikTok, I'm always on TikTok. I did this makeup on TikTok live, so if you don't follow me on TikTok, then go ahead and follow. If you want a tutorial on this look, then I will do it for YouTube, then just let me know and comment down below. But I always get asked on TikTok live especially what my favourite palettes are, so I just thought I would do a YouTube video all about my favourite palettes currently. So firstly, I'm going to talk about the Bperfect Carnival III Love Tahiti palette. And if you don't know about this palette, come on. Surely you've been on social media and you can see, you've seen this palette, surely. So Bperfect came out with a collab with Stacey Marie MUA, it says right here, and they came out with the Carnival XL Pro palette. They came out with a Carnival original palette as well, but XL Pro, and that was my favourite palette for a long time. Genuinely, I used it religiously all the time. That was the only palette I used for 2 or 3, maybe even 4 months. And then I did a series on YouTube about that was my favourite palette. I did 5 looks with one palette, with the Carnival XL Pro palette. But now, in the last 6 months, Bperfect have came out with the Carnival 3 Love Tahiti, and if you haven't seen it yet, I will just show you just now. This is colourful goodness. I'm still blown away. I'm just as blown away as I was when I first got it. It's actually unreal. The shimmers are stunning. Some of them are duochrome shimmers, some of them are pigmented shimmers, some of them are just powder shimmers. But the mattes, the actual blend like a dream. Bperfect's formula are just amazing for blendability and pigmentation. You can't go wrong with Bperfect because they'll never go patchy on you. I've never had Bperfect formula eyeshadows go patchy on me at all, and their eyeshadows are so pigmented, honestly unreal. I don't have any faults to say about this. I can swatch some shimmers for you just now. So these are some of the shimmers. So basically this one and this one I think are duochromes, and this one is a sort of sheer highlight, I think. I'm just going to swatch them on my hand. So as you can see here, this one is a duochrome shift, and this one is more of a highlighted pigmented sheer sort of shimmer. This one is also a duochrome shift, and this one is a pigmented shimmer, as you can see. So the swatches, I barely touched as you can see, I barely touched the pan, and that's the pigment that comes off. It is really stunning. I can swatch the mattes for you as well. I'm just going to swatch a few. So these are the swatches. Obviously they're not very good because I barely tapped in the palette. But they're just really quick swatches to show you, they're really good colours, they're really nice colours. You can definitely tell that you can have all colours of the rainbow in this palette. Honestly, I don't have any complaints about this palette. The only thing is, right, if you're looking for a neutral palette, you won't be able to get much use out of this because it is very colourful. There is a few browns in here that you would really get some use out of. But in general, you wouldn't get that much use out of it because it is a very colourful palette. But if you're looking for a colourful palette, it is actually stunning. Like, I would highly recommend this palette. I'm pretty sure Bperfect do sales on their Carnival palettes a lot of the time. So if you just follow them on Instagram, you'll be able to see when they do their sales, and Stacey Marie also like promotes it a lot as well. By the way, can we talk about the lip combo I've got on right now? I'm actually obsessed with this lip combo, like, wow. I'm never going to stop doing this lip combo when I do neutral looks because I'm in love. Okay, so next, another colourful palette. We have the BeautyBay Bright Mattes palette, and this is the colourful palette by BeautyBay. And as you've known, like in other tutorials and get ready with me's and stuff like that, I've always mentioned BeautyBay palettes because they are unreal. Like, they're so pigmented and so blendable. They don't stain on the eyes. So I didn't really mention the Bperfect Carnival III palette sometimes stains on the eyes when you like take your makeup off, and no matter how much you scrub, like, it will, the pinks might stain on your eyes and the purples and the reds actually. So just beware, like, because they are so pigmented, they might stain on the eyes, but if you're prepared for that, then that's fine, like, it's okay. Like, I still love the palette, and I know it sometimes stains on the eyes, so. But the Bright Mattes palette, this is what it looks like. They have, this one is the all matte palette, and they have another one that has shimmers in it. But this one is the all matte palette, and I am speechless. Like, I can't even talk about it because it's so beautiful. Like, can you see the range of colours that they have? It is actually stunning. Like, this is the definition of a rainbow palette, definitely. And this is only £23. I will put the prices up if I've not mentioned it on the screen. And yeah, but it is £23 and it is so amazing for the price. Like, you get 42 shades for £23. I just can't get over it. They also have like your neutrals from white to dark, like white to black here. And then you have the shades of pink, they have the shades of orange to red, yellow to green, blue to navy blue, and then purples. So it's honestly like amazing quality for the price. £23 is an actual steal. So yeah, this is really amazing. The formula speaks for itself, and the colour and the palette all speaks for itself. So you can see the colour palette for yourself. It looks unreal, like, there's no doubt about it. So I'm just going to do quick swatches, like very quick swatches. So I've just barely dipped my fingers in the palette and I'm just going to swatch them all for you. So this is what it looks like. They are super unreal. Obviously my hand's not primed, so like it might look a tad patchy on my hand, but it definitely blends amazingly, and it's so pigmented on your eyes when you've got a primer on and everything. So definitely check out the BeautyBay Bright Mattes palette. It's unreal. The black and the white are so pigmented as well. If you want a really pigmented blendable black, then definitely check out the Bright Mattes palette as well. I just think you can't go wrong for £23. It's so good for the amount that you get. It's really good quality. So yeah. Next we have another BeautyBay palette, and yes, it is another BeautyBay palette, but what can I say? Their formula's unreal. Like, their formula is so good. So this is the BeautyBay Nikkie Tutorials palette. So this is the one that Nikkie Tutorials came out with and did a collab with BeautyBay. I didn't get this palette till recently, in the last month, I think. And BeautyBay kindly sent it to me to try it out, and I definitely love it because it's in this video. So I really love the packaging of this palette. It's really unique. I've not seen any other palette like this, and yes, there's two mirrors on one on each side. So there's this one, and I'm sorry that it's like blinding you, but they have really unique packaging. It's like a little house where they have the doors, and she says that this half is like a different side of the personality, or I think her personality, and this side's another side of her personality or her personal life, I can't remember. But the whole palette is just amazing. The range of colours isn't the best because I've told you about the two palettes that I think have the most range of colours. But formula wise, this is one of the best palettes I've ever used formula wise. The shimmers are like unreal. These shimmers are comparable to the Sample Beauty palette that I'm about to show you. They're really similar, and just the whole like, I don't know, the pigmentation's unreal. Like, I'm gonna show you the pigmentation of these colours. I've taken mainly primary colours. That is barely swatching the palette, okay? Barely swatching the palette. I can't remember how much this palette is. I think it's only £15, I think. But I will put the price up on the screen. And yes, I have an affiliate link down below if you want to check it out. So these are the shimmers. I can't deal. Like, I would get this palette just for the shimmers. Like, I'm actually stunned. Like, I'm so in love with this palette. Like, it's unreal. This one especially, this is the one that I use all the time. This one's really cute. I like that. It's like a pop of shimmer, a pop of colour. This one's really nice. These two, the pink one and this one, so I think it's called All In and Pride. So Pride is the pink one and All In is the golder one, and these are very comparable to the Sample Beauty palette that I'm going to show you. And as I've said on my channel before, like if you go back and scroll through the videos, I've said that Sample Beauty shimmers are the best shimmers that I've ever used in my life. So these two shimmers are very comparable to that, and I feel like they are the same formula. So I am really excited about this palette. Like, I can't deal with this palette. It's so amazing. Right, I'm gonna stop now because I'm just getting carried away. For the formula and the blendability, I would say that this is very worth it. Worth the money. So this is definitely like one that you could probably start out with as well. If you're looking for different palettes, this is definitely one that you could start out with. If you're a pro makeup artist, I would definitely recommend to get this palette as well, just to add to your collection because it's unreal. Okay, last but not least, I am going to talk about the Sample Beauty Equalizer palette volume 2. So I think I did a tutorial with this palette when I first got it in November maybe. And it's easily become one of my favourite palettes ever since I started using it, and I knew ever since that it came out that I was going to love this palette. Like, just by looking at it and by Sample Beauty's formulas, definitely think that like I was going to love it. So I was right, and I do love it, so definitely trust my opinion. But I definitely love it. It's only £21.95 for this palette, and the colours are amazing. So basically it's equally half mattes and equally half shimmers. So whatever colour is in the matte section, it is the same colour in the shimmer section, which is really cool. So I've talked about this, like I think I've got a review up on my channel already about it, but basically this colour is in the matte, it's got the exact same colour in the shimmer. So if you want to do like a monochromatic look, you want your matte colour to be the same colour as your shimmer, then this is the palette for you. It's unreal. It's got really nice neutrals in it. I feel like these browns are really cute. The pinks and the purples are top notch, like they're so good. So if you want like kind of a neutral dipping into like the romantic colours, like the pinks and purples with a pop of orange, then definitely check it out because I highly recommend. You know that Sample Beauty is like one of my favourite brands, and the formula is just one of my favourites, so like I don't really have much else to say because it is so stunning, and I definitely recommend for especially beginners to have a look at this palette because it's got really good shimmers and really nice pigmented mattes, and they blend amazing. So definitely check it out. £21.95, like unreal. I'll just swatch some for you because I've swatched all the other colours as well. So these are the quick swatches that I've done of the palette, and you can see there's two shimmers that are like unreal. Like, can you see that? And can you see like the formula that I said that is the same as BeautyBay? Like, they're exactly the same. Like you can see the finish on them, that they're the same. The orange is so pigmented, and like that's a really nice dusty pink, so it's meant to be kind of like soft and not too pigmented because it's meant to be a dusty pink. So unreal. I can't deal with this. Like, it's too much. I'll even swatch the black for you. Matte black and a shimmery black, and you can see, like, you can just see. That was with one swipe. One. This is I love the shimmery black. It's so nice for like a smoky eye. So you can definitely use it as like a shimmery smoky eye to add to some glam, basically. And this is my go-to black, basically. So like the BeautyBay palette is amazing for the black as well. So whatever palette you go with, you're like winning anyway, because it was amazing. Both the blacks are so good, like I can't even not recommend both. So you can get 10% off Sample Beauty as well, because I am affiliated with BeautyBay, and you can get 10% off the BeautyBay website on any Sample Beauty product. So I will leave my code on the screen and the link down below where you can get 10% off these products. I don't get discount on the Sample Beauty website anymore because they took that away, so now it is only on BeautyBay. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video about my favourite palettes. I always get asked this question, so I hope that it's answered your questions for my current favourite palettes. So yeah, these are my favourite palettes of 2021 so far. If you like this video, please like and subscribe as usual. I'm trying to get to 300 subscribers, and we're not halfway there. Like, we've only got 43 subscribers left till I'm at 300. So I really hope you subscribe. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and enjoyed this like kind of favourites video. Let me know if you want any more favourites video or reviews or anything like that, and I will be sure to do them, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!